we can lose our republic as we know it. Our country become unrecognizable in a matter of months, just not years. It is code red, blinking red in the United States of America.
The United States is doing really well, doing like nobody thought was actually possible, certainly not this soon. It's 1 year.
I want you to know Donald Trump is an historic president. That's absolutely correct. He will be remembered in years, not decades.
And it's a nasty business, too. But if they were bad someplace else, they're going to be bad here. They killed people. So when you read all these stories about ICE, you'll understand they're doing a hell of a job because we can't have those people in our country. And we're getting them out.
Guy Greg Bovino, dressed up. It's as if he literally went on eBay and purchased SS garb. Greg Bovino, secret police, private army, masked men, people disappearing, quite literally, no due process, windows being smashed, seatbelts on, being, literally just sort of cut off, people dragged in the streets, kids separated from families, knocking on doors, racially profiling American citizens. So is it surprising the Trump administration didn't like my commentary and wanted to make sure that I was not allowed to speak? No, it's consistent with this administration and their authoritarian tendencies. I think we need to stand up in America and call this out with clarity. We can lose our republic as we know it. Our country become unrecognizable in a matter of months, just not years. It is code red, blinking red in the United States of America. So forgive me, I feel this with passion, some indignancy, as someone frankly has taken it for granted all of these years. And it's why I came here to Davos to call it out. And I wish there were more of us doing the same, because there are more of us. And on that, forgive me, I want you to know Donald Trump is an historic president. That's absolutely correct. He's historically unpopular in the United States of America. In every category, he's underwater. He will be remembered in years, not decades. He's not going to run again. Time of life denies that. Not his state of mind, but time of life. But we need to manifest that, and we need to do the hard work. And that hard work includes the difficult work of coming to Davos and calling that out. This is not where I want to be spending, I love you all, my time.
French President Emmanuel Macron has warned the European Union could deploy one of its most powerful economic tools, known colloquially as the trade bazooka, if Donald Trump goes ahead with new tariffs on 8 EU countries over Greenland. So what is a trade bazooka? Well, it's a shorthand for the bloc's anti-coercion instrument. It includes a raft of measures for blocking or restricting trade and investment from countries found to be putting undue pressure on EU member nations or corporations. Those measures can include curtailing exports and imports of goods and services, barring countries or companies from EU public tenders, or limiting foreign direct investment. But in its most severe form, the bazooka could essentially close off access to the EU's customer market of 450 million people. All of these measures could mean billions of dollars of losses for US companies and the American economy. The value of trade between the US and the EU is around $2 trillion. So far, it's only France that has floated the use of the bazooka, and there is little backing so far from other EU nations to use it. If it is triggered, it could be 6 months before any of the measures